Hey everyone, welcome back to Made It to Medicine with Vix. That's me, and today you can see this is not my home. I am in a hotel room. I came to New Orleans for one of my good friends from college. She got married to her a long time sweetheart. And of course, because I'm a medical student and I have to function off of balance, boundaries, and discipline, they're currently on a boat ride at the harbor, and yes, I'm in the hotel room going over lectures because this is what I do, this is what I signed up for. But I'm done. So when they come back, I'm ready to go out and enjoy the rest of my day before my 5:35 a.m. flight in the morning. So yeah. So I'm really trying to get these. Welcome back to Made It to Medicine with Vix, where I come to you weekly with videos about my life story of being a pre-med student turned to a medical student, being completely authentic, relatable, and transparent. So this week, I want to show you the exact letter that I wrote to schools after interviewing to show them that I was still interested. And for a school like University of Illinois College of Medicine, I sent them a letter of intent. I believe I did. Okay, funny story. I never sent a letter of intent to University of Illinois College of Medicine, mainly because I kept sending them update letters of interest to let them know that I still wanted to know more about the school, i.e. get an interview. So by the time I interviewed, I didn't have any other information to update them with. But the letter that I'm showing you, had I gotten interviewed earlier, I would have sent that as a letter of intent instead, and still just, big up the school, letting them know like, hey, I see you, big head, and I want to be there. I want to be there with you and start a relationship for the next 4 years. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. To truly show that this is where I want to be. But after every interview, I believe that you should 110% either send a written thank you card or send an email saying thank you. I mean, times of COVID, where everything's online anyway, I sent that email because although postage stamps are not expensive, the things add up. And as a Berkeley pre-med student, I ain't got no money. And I'm not about to act like I do got more money than I have because I'm balling off loans, which means I'm balling on a budget. So I sent those emails of thank you within 48 hours of interviewing with the school. And then I would send a letter of interest or a letter of intent within mainly before 5 days are up, but basically I was on it immediately, especially if I truly enjoyed the interview and I could truly see myself at the school. But there were some schools that I interviewed at and I was just like, it's going to be God's grace. It's going to get me into medical school. And hopefully it's a medical school that I'm going to thrive at and I'm going to do well at and that I'm going to like being at, because we're not trying to be no tokens, nothing at nowhere. So I didn't send a letter of interest to every school because I wasn't interested in every school that I interviewed at. I mean, we'll be lying for it. This is the next 4 years of my lifestyle, right? And we know that medical school anywhere is difficult, but we ain't about to make it more difficult than it needs to be. So let's go on right on over here and show you what the letters look like. I start by addressing the letter to the admissions committee, stating my name and my AMCAS ID. And then the purpose of an update letter is for you to highlight yourself, but then show how your accolades go in line with the school. So essentially, I was bigging the school up. Y'all do all these things at your institution, and this is important to me, and this is why we would be a good fit for each other. And I kid you not, I sent this update letter on the 13th of January, and by January 15th, I had an interview invitation to UICOM, and then the following week on the 22nd of January, I interviewed, and literally 1 month later, I was accepted. So there are some schools that truly prioritize update letters, find them out, but it doesn't hurt to send each school an update letter unless they explicitly say not to do so. So thank you so much for tuning in this week to Made It to Medicine with Vix, where I showed you my letter of intent or my letter of interest. Feel free to use this as a tip or as a script for any school that you have interviewed at, because we all need assistance, and that's why I got this channel, so you don't have to do it alone. I also announced the winners of the giveaway, so Thank you to everyone who entered into it. Not many people did it, which means you increased your chance if you did enter. So go you, and be on the lookout for future things from the Sew experiment. But yeah, see y'all next week. Hope y'all doing well, staying well, being on your tips and your toes. I ain't talking about nothing. Bye, y'all.
Are you ready?
My camera keeps shaking because this is not ideal for me, but we're here and I want to come give y'all weekly videos. Happy, oh no, holidays will be after the next video. So yeah, I saved that comment for the next one. You know, again, school be getting busy, but you know, again, balance, boundaries, discipline. We try to do all these things, make those lists, crossing them out one by one, checking their ties, do that thing. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I've been making songs up this whole weekend. It's been getting me through. Been around people. I don't be around people that much. I be studying all day by myself. Yes, this has been lovely in New Orleans. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. Back to what I'm talking about.